Hi there, welcome. My name is Robert Younghans, the bug guy from Angler's Covey Fly Shop here in Colorado Springs, and welcome to Bug of the Month. We're going to go ahead and start with April here, and April is a difficult month because there's a lot of different insects that are starting to emerge and hatch, but I think intuitively I have to really go with our Baetis, our blue-wing olives. That's when the blue-wing olives kind of really begin some of their major hatches. And they actually go all the way through sometimes November, and even in warmer climates you can even find them in the winter in some fairly rare places. But April really is kind of the start of the big BWO hatch, and that's one of our major hatches, not only here in the Rocky Mountain West and in Colorado, but really throughout the United States. We have 12 different species of blue-wing olive just in Colorado, and 150 almost in North America. So what I'd like to do is just show you a shot of some Baetis nymphs, some actual specimens that you can take a peek at, and I have them here in our display area. And you can see here that they're not particularly big. These specimens have been preserved in alcohol, so they're a little bit lighter than they would normally be. But one of the misnomers about blue-wing olives is that people think the nymphs are actually olive, when really it's very rare to find an olive colored nymph. They tend to be more of a tan or a brown color. You're going to see them in 18s to probably 24s, probably 20 to 22s is a little more common. And so you can just see some of our Baetis specimens here. And you're going to find them in pretty much all of our rivers, and they can emerge anytime from early in the morning till in the evenings, depending on what river shed and what water you're actually fishing. As far as a nymph imitation, if I had to pick one, I would have to say that the Stalcup's Baetis nymph is probably my number one choice to imitate a BWO or Baetis nymph. That can come in either an olive or a brown, and this is a size 20. I also like them in 22s, and if you can tie them in 24s, actually that's a great thing to have, is all three sizes. And as you can see from looking at the specimens there, all this is a little bit darker, and as I said, the naturals would be as well. You can see that that's a pretty good imitation of the nymph itself. And as far as an adult imitation, I would have to say that Matthew's Sparkle Dun, amongst many people I know, some very well-known guides and a lot of fly fishers, would probably be one of my choices, although and maybe my top choice, although we do have literally hundreds of different adult or dry fly blue-wing olive imitations. This is probably one of my favorites right here. It's kind of a cross between full adult and kind of an emerging adult, and tends to be one of the most productive blue-wing olive patterns. That's the Matthew's Sparkle Dun, and you can fish that depending on the hatch, and that's where it's up to us to be an observer and see the size of the actual insects that are coming off, anywhere from an 18 to a 22. Matthew's Sparkle Dun. So thanks for joining me for Bug of the Month. Next month, for May, we'll actually be looking at a lesser-known caddisfly. This is Robert Younghans, the bug guy from Angler's Covey, and thanks for watching.